Not much is known about Star's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother Eclipsa Butterfly. The show hasn't been heavy-handed with alluding to whether or not Eclipsa means Star and Queen Moon good, or if she has evil intentions for Star. The spells she created, after all, are known to have ties to dark magic, locked away in the magic instruction book. From her interactions with Star so far in the series, she comes off as a nice, caring woman who dispenses the occasional words of wisdom to Star while kept in captivity awaiting her trial. But what are her true motives, and could they potentially lead Star down a dark path of magical spells? What's up, guys? Akeem here with Channel Frederator, and on today's exciting Star-tastic episode of Cartoon Conspiracy, we're stepping over to the dark side and exploring the potential evil plans Eclipsa has in store for Star, and how Queen Moon's deal with a devil in disguise might have just doomed her daughter's future for good. Hold on, because things are gonna get a little weird. So what we know about Eclipsa's past was perfectly laid out in Season 2's Enter the Wand episode, where Star travels into her wand to decontaminate it and fix it from casting defective spells. On a tapestry in what Star dubbed the Grandma Room, we're given an inscription that says Eclipsa was wed to a human king, but took a monster as a lover and ran away with him. Well, this could explain Star's affinity for dating the demon prince Tom. It clearly runs in the family to be attracted to such creatures that aren't human. And maybe their attraction to non-human is linked to their affinity for magic, as Eclipsa's take to magic is only rivaled by that of Star's. Now, the question I'm sure you all have is, what could we possibly speculate Eclipsa's dark plan to be? Well, for a hint as to what her plan might be, we turn to her daughter, Miss Heinous, or should I say Meteora. You may remember Season 3's episode Monster Bash, where Miss Heinous, along with her goons, tried to drain the youth from Marco by strapping him to a youth draining machine. I don't know how else to put it. That's what it was. Perhaps this particular failed attempt by Miss Heinous, now Meteora, was foreboding of what might take place between Eclipsa and Star, with Eclipsa overtaking and consuming Star's magic. Eclipsa's association to dark spells is something to take note of here. It's no accident that she's considered to be the black sheep in the butterfly family, given her dark spells and her forbidden love affair with a monster. A monster! If we take a closer look at Eclipsa's appearance, we might have further proof as to her evil intent. Eclipsa has two spades on her cheeks. Now, the spade represents a leaf of the cosmic tree, and thus life. Spades also represent the power of darkness, and if you're into tarot cards, they symbolize death. Call me now for your free reading. That's one of the reasons why I never got into tarot cards. They're scary. Life and death. We've seen death in the form of Tofi being destroyed, and due to the Queen's pact made between Moon and Eclipsa, Eclipsa was released from her captivity in Romulus's crystals. You could say this gave new life to a soon-to-be released darkness in the form of Eclipsa's true intentions. Her true intentions? Well, to fully eclipse Star with her darkness, giving birth to whatever her dark plan might be. Not to get too Neil deGrasse Tyson on you guys, but let's talk about astrology for a minute, shall we? Let's. Incoming head cannon for ya! Look out! Eclipsa's name. The root word is eclipse. A lunar eclipse is something that occurs only when the sun, earth, and moon are aligned exactly or very closely with the earth in its middle. Star, given her power to wield magic, could be considered the sun, which is the most important source of energy for life on earth, and, well, the largest star. Marco could be considered the earth. After all, him and Star did in fact dance under the light of the blood moon during the blood moon ball, possibly entwining their souls for eternity. Come on. Now, eclipses aren't things that take place that often. Quick side note, there was one that happened the other day before the posting of this video. Isn't that crazy? Hopefully you saw it yesterday of the day of the posting of this video. If you're watching this, I don't know when you're watching this. Now, perhaps Eclipsa is waiting for all the proverbial astrological stars to align to create the perfect eclipse, consuming Star in a complete dark shadow, absorbing all of her magic. Could be. We already know that Eclipsa's use of dark magic is consuming, as we've seen the dark streaks on both Eclipsa and Moon's hands and arms. Perhaps the more dark magic you use, the more you're in fact consumed by darkness until you're completely engulfed in black shadow. Now, it's possible Eclipsa needs Star's magic so that this doesn't happen to her. Or perhaps she needs Star to balance out the cosmic scale of black magic and use Star to her own gain. Though Moon and Eclipsa's deal for teaching her a dark spell to use against her enemy was fairly straightforward, it's possible that it came with more caveats not explained to Moon. Now, the show may be following the "your baby belongs to me" trope, where many fairy tales have used, where it's a case of the protagonist's firstborn being taken because, well, they're the chosen one. Remember Rumpelstiltskin? Yeah. Now that guy did more than spin gold. He spun a whole web of lies to steal that firstborn. He did. Yeah. Eclipsa just might be doing the very same thing here. As to whether Eclipsa has evil intentions and dark plans in store for Star, I'm gonna have to give this theory 3 toffee fingers out of 5. Well, because, well, that's the total amount he has on his right hand. Well, not anymore. He's dead. Rest in peace. There is a strong likelihood that Eclipsa is in fact evil, given her association with dark spells. Sure, she may come off as a kind-hearted individual now, but hey, even Anakin Skywalker wasn't always Darth Vader. He was once a little naive boy who only wanted to compete in pod races.
Now he's your father. Not your father, Luke's father.
Have you seen Star Wars? Have they seen Star Wars? So what do you guys think? Do you agree that Eclipsa just might be evil, or do you have hope for her being a goody two-shoes? Let us know in the comments down below. And click that like button if you like this video, and be sure to subscribe for more content such as this. Drop us a recommendation for future Cartoon Conspiracy videos you'd love for us to cover in a future episode of Cartoon Conspiracy. And click that bell icon to join our notification squad. Once again, guys, I am Akeem with Channel Frederator, telling you to always remember and never forget, Frederator loves you.